Daniel Arap Moi of Sako, Baringo, who was educated as a primary school teacher, but rose to become Kenya's longest-serving president with a reputation for charming, outwitting or crushing his opponents, was laid to rest yesterday at his home in Kabarak, Nakuru County. Mr. Moi, who ruled Kenya between 1978 and 2002, was buried at a corner of the lush green compound, about 100 meters from his massive two-story, diamond-shaped home that sits in the middle of a 2,300-acre plot. His final resting place is to the right of his wife Lina Moi, as per the Kalenjin tradition, outside the house that was the seat of power for much of the 24 years he ran the country. He was buried in a state funeral, the second such ceremony after that of founding President Jomo Kenyatta, with a 19-gun salute accorded to him at the grave site. After an eventful ceremony attended by a sea of humanity, marked by dramatic revelations and political undertones that ended at 3 p.m., 400 family members and select dignitaries and guests were ushered into the grave site. And, at 4:35 p.m., just as the sun hastened its descent into the west, thuds of dust fell on the black mahogany coffin, bringing to an end the journey of a man who strode the land like a colossus for nearly a century. At 3 p.m., the military made the last post, ending that journey of a leader who, at the height of his power, it was unimaginable that he would leave the political scene. His larger-than-life exploits earned him the sobriquet Professor of Politics, establishing a political ideology in which he prophesied that his KANU behemoth and phenomenon would rule for 100 years. While KANU, the party, was crushed in 2002 by a united opposition coalition, his political students, including Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, the man he fronted in that fateful election, is today serving his second term as president, and Mr. William Ruto, the ideologue of Mzee Moi's dying days in power, is the second in command. Virtually every important player on Kenya's political scene is a scion of his political phenomenon, and it would be impossible to imagine the modern Kenyan state without him as a key cog. Acknowledging Mzee Moi's pivotal role in his own political career, President Kenyatta said he had lost a father, a teacher and a mentor. He spoke of several times when Mzee Moi would rain terror on him for undisclosed mistakes, and how he shuddered to face him in such circumstances, painting the picture of a man who was completely beholden to the former head of state, who unsuccessfully tried to make him president in 2002, but who in the fullness of time was proved right. The motto for his school of politics was Fuatano, the mission Saya Sambayam Shambaya, and the vision peace, love and unity, Mr. Ruto had earlier said during the memorial service held on Tuesday at Nyayo National Stadium in Nairobi. He earned the nickname Prince of Peace largely from courtiers and also for his stabilizing hand, though his legacy was tarnished by economic stagnation, muzzling of free expression, accusations of massive corruption and ruling with the iron fist.